Tell him we cured the pups. Maybe he'll leave us the hell alone. Well, let's get over here so we can talk proper lack.
Did you cure my dogs in the kennel?
Yep.
Is that so? Campbell.
Sir, yes, sir.
Phew. All right then. We're done here. Get out and don't come back. We'll stay on our turf, you stay on yours, and that's that. Just make sure you keep it that way, Rangers.
Sounds good to me. Crazy SOB. You killed my dog. Your dog had rabies, Bobby. And I don't think the Rangers at the time wanted to kill you. Okay, I know for a fact that I didn't want to kill you. Is there a robot here? It doesn't look like this robot could remove even if its wiring's fixed. One of its tank treads is missing. Oh, mamma mia. As the tread is replaced and the last class secured, it's clear that the robot's ready to roll. Mobility systems online. Please select desired target type. Inorganic. Selection made. Inorganic targets detected. Connecting combat sequence. Where are you going? Oh. The blast hits a 20-minute turret, causing 5,000 points of damage, completely disabling it. The force of the blast disables. Blasts the barrel's 20-minute turret, 5,000 points of damage, destroying it utterly. Wait, these are gone now? Oh. Well, you know what? I'm not running back into town to find out if he's mad about that. Also, I kind of was hoping the robot would come with us. But hey, one last F you to that guy.
Prison! The bad man's home away from home. Too bad it's a clubhouse for jerks now.
True. Alright, let's get back to Ranger Command. Ranger Central! Also, let's go talk to this guy. He's apparently not doing it last time really fucked us over. Hey, dipshit. We didn't rat you out. Don't fucking do it again. So, did you do it? Did you cure the dogs? Did you kill Danforth? Well, we cured the dogs, but things got complicated with Danforth. Complicated? What do you mean? How complicated is putting a bullet in the bastard's head? We made a deal with him to stop the war between the RSM and the Rangers. You made a deal? With that butcher? That thief? Didn't I tell you what he's done? Haven't you seen what's happened to us? We're nothing but slaves. God damn it, I can't live like this anymore. Alright, if you cowards aren't going to do something, I am. Maybe the others will rise up when they see me. This is what courage looks like, Rangers. Storming into your own death? I mean, okay. I mean, I just didn't want to take the time to have to kill everyone there, to be honest with you. Head back to Ranger Citadel for a new assignment, unless we hit a detour. Let's see. Commander Danforth that secures dogs. We cured all the dogs. We secured a truce with Commander Danforth of the RSM. We're not best buds, but the killing should stop. Time to go back to base. Okay. Find a way to set up a radar repeater. We did that. Kill Commander Danforth with a pretty happy battle from the Red Scorpions. Let's see here. We've made a lot of progress since we last visited the prison. Maybe we can find a way in now. Joe gave us to care for the dog plague and asked us to kill the dogs in prison. We promised we wouldn't mention it was him who started the plague. Poor dogs have been cured, but we decided that it was more important to have the Red Scorpions make peace with the Rangers than ensure Job got his farm back. Yeah, I guess. Ugh, should I feel bad about that now? Ooh, you have an attribute point? Helps, yeah. Actually, no, I'll do that in a minute. Should we just go back and kill him? I mean... no. You know what? Whatever. I'm leaving. Everyone here that was living outside the prison's dead anyways. Killing Danforth or Bobby and all his people will bring them back. And I have a really bad feeling about robots and the future, and maybe a temporary or permanent truce could come about when we eventually have to team up to defend against what's going on in LA. If it comes, whatever, I don't care. Let's go. If everyone else was still alive, Job wasn't the only survivor of what happened, because everyone out here is dead. And that's because we didn't take care of Danforth and the rest of the Red Scorpions when we had the chance. But everyone's dead. Okay. Maybe one day... I think it's this way, right? It's right about here. There we go. Anyhow. Yeah, I'll, it's level up too. She had a point. When we get Red Scorpions painted on... Oh, yeah. Just flavor text for we're walking past. I think I'll wait till we get to Ranger. Yeah, you know, I'll wait till we get to Ranger Citadel. Or Central, what the hell it's called. We'll get back to the Ranger headquarters, and then I'll level people up and spend points and blah, 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 blah. Alright. Ranger Citadel. Go. I think I'll do another playthrough someday, and I don't know that I'll put it up on YouTube, but I think I might do another playthrough one day and choose Ag Center and see how things change. No. No, it's Violet is the answer. Sometimes. Yeah, well, this wasn't one of them. Yeah, because it's in this rock. It should really. This should actually really be up against this ridge. Like, they should just tucked it in so it looks like this door goes into this mountain. Yep. Okay. I don't suppose I can tell the goats to stay, can I? Cute little goat, but what the hell is the screaming noise it makes? Listen to me, goat. Hex kneels and focuses on goat. You're the best goat, don't you forget it. You need a new name. You're on your own now, pal. Be careful. Goat appears confused for a moment, but after a sudden head shake, begins calmly foraging in the immediate area. Let's do that again. Dismiss. Stay here. Where'd that other goat go? And dismiss. You can stay here. Alright, no more screaming goats. I mean, Devil Eyes was kind of nice, but it wasn't so awesome that I'm... Well, that, and I mean, it says they'll just graze here, so we can always come back and pick them up before we leave. I just don't want them following me around when I'm inside the citadel going, ah! Well, back, Echo DeMonte.
Gates, portals, valves, doors are awesome.
Anyways, welcome back. Echo DeMonte is broadcasting loud and clear. It's crazy that there were people in that part of the AZ Thought it was a dead zone. Yes, too. Well, it pretty much is, actually. Let's be honest. There's not many people left over there. General?
Big, immense, cyclopean whopper of a place you've got here.
Ooh, actually, let me go talk to... The librarian? No, not... Well, yeah, I'll talk to him too, actually, but the curator. This guy. The world is much bigger than we knew. People living in Demonta might as well have been in another country until you connected us. Seems like it was only yesterday. We found a catalog of ancient artifacts. Maybe that's a mystical codex? Ooh, would you look at that? I think this is a listing of items one could purchase while flying on a passenger airplane. When you landed, there were people whose job it was to provide it to you. Truly an air of lavish luxury. This certainly calls for a reward. Which do you prefer, scrap or merit? Well, let's go with accelerated promotion merit, sir. Good choice in the long term. I'll send the report off to the General ASAP. We found an interesting collection of documents about a plane crash. Want it for the archives? Very much so, thank you. These reports give us a pretty useful look into how governments and bureaucracies worked before the apocalypse. Might seem like boring reading, but I find it fascinating. This certainly calls for a reward. Merit. There you go. Good choice long term. Thank you. Adios, children. Thanks for stopping by. I don't think we learned anything. Actually, do you want to know about the silo we found? Found the silo. What did it say? Thrasher Saga said, so the Canyon of Titan is in nobody's hands now. But contested on my map. If you haven't got any new map data for me, don't talk to me, thanks. Oh, sorry. Oh. Well done getting the radio open to Mana. It will be a great help in expanding our knowledge of the world. Hey, Doc, how you feeling? Coughs, hacks. Back again? Supplies are hurt. Supplies. Cancer's in remission, but it still hurts like hell. Still gotta charge you something, though. Cough. Okay, I'm gonna buy all of these. I'll buy all of these too. I've got enough. What's this? A stuffed miniature dog? Modified leadership. And basic trauma kit, advanced trauma kit, anti-venom. How much? Got 9 anti-venom and 14 antibiotics. 22 of these. Ooh, I'll buy a couple of advanced. Not all of them. Not half of them. Got enough of that. Got enough anti-venom? Oh yeah, we got enough anti-venom. No, it's kits. 8 of them. 9 of them. Yeah, we're good on that. Goodbye. Actually, if I say hurt, will you fix this all up? That's right, line up, let me have a look. Done. Anything else? No, sir. Have a good one. Yeah. Okay, let me distribute these to Bear. And these to Bear. And she'll probably be overweight now, but whatever. And let me change the order of everything. So that's the Egg Center Cure, which we'll keep on hand. Here's the... Oh, actually, let me move these down. 1, 2. There we go. So we got our antivenom, we got our antibiotics, basic trauma kit, suture kit, advanced trauma kit. Let me swap those. And then the Egg Center Serum in case we run across that. The Bushnell Ocelot. Well, the guy didn't want it, so... But it's not tagged as junk, so I'll hang on to it for a little while, just like I have these things that aren't junk I'm hanging on to. This is a quest item, but I don't know what for. This log is a quest item. These pages are something, and these books are something. Let's go shove that stuff in our... Ooh. Is there anything on it we can take? Or can I add these books to it? Oh, Intelligence Report Part 1, The History of the Desert Rangers Part 3, History of the Desert Rangers Part 6. Really? Did we read these already? Guess not. Alright. Heard you save Doc Tideman. Good work. Seems like it was only yesterday. Let's go. Here. want to sell off some stuff. First things first. What's in our chest? A bunch of shite we don't really need. Alright, let's get rid of the FAMAS. I'll leave the BB gun and the BBs in here. I'll keep that. I'll keep these. I'll keep the blacklist. Get rid of this faded floppy disk and the power glove. What are these all about again? Let me see here. Oh, is that the faded floppy disk? A faded floppy disk. Oh. Is that the one that said it was Wasteland at one point? Power glove. It's so bad. Okay, we will sell those. So into the chest, I want to put... I want to sell this too. Can't get rid of the rad suit. So let's put the journal, this. Oh, let me see if I read the intelligence report. Oh, accidentally moved to the next person. Let's see. Intelligence report. We have not read it yet. Cool. Intelligence report. Investigation into the occurrence of robots in the Las Vegas sewers by Ranger Ann Elk. Ann Elk? Brief. This investigation was ordered by General Vargas on February 12, 2099 to determine the source of the robots discovered in the sewers under Las Vegas and to calculate the likelihood of such a threat rising there again. Background. In 2087, General Vargas, then Ranger Vargas, and his fellow Rangers entered the sewers under Las Vegas, gaining access by following Farran Brigo's instructions to go through the Temple of the Servants of the Mushroom Clouds, using a sonic key to open the door to the sewers. Considering how difficult it was to get into the sewers, it was reasonable to expect to find the place abandoned. Instead, the Rangers encountered heavy resistance from several forms of robots. The place was crawling with them from wall to wall, as General put it. Yeah, damn well was. But perhaps more striking than the sheer amount of synthetics was their unique, often puzzling nature. Semi-intelligent cyborgs wielding firearms were the most normal, but others were much stranger. From scouring the sewers for remains and interviewing the surviving rangers and eyewitnesses, we've discovered numerous distinct types, names generally as used by the rangers themselves. Clawman or Clawer, close combat cyborgs attacking with their bare hands. Centron, centaurs made out of a meld of metal and flesh that were capable of galloping at high speeds. Cylon, cybernetic wolves, recognizable by their wolf-like howls that, when sustained, decay into static hissing. That was sustained, decay. Okay. Tyrannosaurus, gigantic metal reptile. Boa Constrictor, a cybernetic giant snake. No remains of this creature could be found, and the Rangers only encountered them in the darkness. Their exact nature could not be ascertained. Tronodile, mechanical crocodiles. Query, what purpose could mechanical aquatic life forms have in the desert? Tazel, a nightmare of metal, vaguely scorpion-like but really not like any creatures we know, capable of shooting metal spines from its tail. Cyberstrike, cybernetic melds of mankind forms and motorcycles, known for the roar of their engine. Hexborg, squat, six-armed cyborgs could use multiple weapons at the same time. Surprisingly intelligent and adaptive. Query, if recovered and restored, could turn out to be quite handy. Alright, so we read that, so we'll put it away. The History of the Desert Rangers Part 3? Holding back the tide. Though the Desert Rangers never gained the numbers to patrol the wastes in their entirety, it is thanks to their efforts in the century that followed that many communities in the Wasteland flourished. They helped protect the community of High Pool until it could rebuild the pre-war defenses that now make it the most well-protected source of water in the waste. The Rangers helped the rail nomads repair their trains and expand their rail lines, allowing them to establish a thriving trading and transportation network. They also helped the residents of the agricultural center go from a tiny farming community to a food research facility that has the potential to lead the Wasteland into a greener, healthier future. Despite these various successes, there was always a sense that the Rangers were doing little more than holding back the tide, and that, were they to relax for but a moment, the raiders and madmen who lived on the fringes of Ranger territory would flood in and drown the young civilization before it had time to grow and stand on its own 2 feet. And then almost a full century after the end of the war, in 2087, a new threat rose that threatened this tenuous equilibrium more than any danger that the Desert Rangers had faced before. The robots. And History of the Rangers Part 6. Where's Parts 4 and 5? From Guardian Citadel to Ranger Citadel. In the 15 years since, the Desert Rangers have moved their headquarters from the old prison facilities that had served them for a century to the larger and more secure Guardian Citadel. Initially, there was some thought given to keeping the prison staffed and returning it to its original purpose, but this would have required manpower that the Rangers needed to keep patrolling the waste for remnants of base Cochise's cyborgs, army, and finsters and monstrosities. For while those threats were averted, the mark they left on the Wasteland has not entirely faded. And so, with their greatest danger past, the Rangers are now a strong and well-respected force in Arizona, fully capable of fulfilling their promise to their fellow survivors of the apocalypse, that they will be ever vigilant defenders of the wastes, and strive with hearts, mind, and strength of arms to bring about a new and better era of human civilization. Afterward, I undertook this task of writing an accurate history of the Desert Rangers due to an incurable fascination with the history. While much historical writing survived the apocalypse, it pains me to think how much human accomplishment from that point onwards has not been written down and can easily be forgotten. That being said, though I did my best, I perhaps underestimated the difficulty inherent in historical writing, and dare not claim every word in this book to be true, but only that it is the most accurate history of the Wasteland I could construct. Ranger Simic. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, take a moment to hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, subscribe and hit that bell notification icon to stay up to date with all the new videos. As always, I enjoy and appreciate your comments, and if you could share my channel and videos on social media and across the internet, it would help, as it is your support that keeps this channel going. So, until next time everyone, as always, please, stay safe out there.